Thank God the Bert Show youth group out there living their life, man. I'm bringing some excitement to this show. It was Abby earlier today. It said she tried out, auditioned for 2 different reality TV shows. Then she tells us about this horrible run-in she had with a celebrity while she was out also. And then you got Jackson here, who had a very big weekend ahead of him with a lot on the line.
Oh boy, did I. This was the weekend that I was planning on asking my girlfriend's parents for their blessing to marry their daughter. And man, I didn't think that I was going to be as nervous as I was, but it really hit me. And I think it's because like all the stuff that we talked about on Friday where I sort of wrote down my thoughts and then that kind of put it more into my head because I was kind of like, I'm just going to go into this like a casual conversation, speak from the heart, and it should all go according to plan, you know?
Okay. At least what you had written out for us on Friday was absolutely beautiful. And I know you were saying that you didn't want to have it scripted, which would have been kind of weird, but man, if you could have kept some of those key lines from that. There was a unicorn line in there.
The unicorn line was perfection.
Yeah, man. If you could keep a couple of those, it was going to be a home run no matter what.
Well, I'm actually really happy that I did that exercise because I did have, it kind of gave me a few little bullet points in my head about things that, you know, if I start stumbling over words, I have those to go back to if worst case scenario, right? And so my girlfriend's family doesn't live in the city of Atlanta, but they were coming down to visit. And so I had this plan. I texted them the day before and I was like, hey, I would just love to take you guys out to coffee tomorrow morning. I just want to chat with you guys for a little while. I promise you this is good news, but just please keep this on the down low. And they were like, yeah, absolutely. And of course, they had to have known what this was going to be about, right? So Saturday morning comes around and I'm also kind of panicking because my original plan was to have my sister text my girlfriend and say like that she really needed to talk to her or something. And that like, that's what was going to be my out to sort of, you know, get away from her because you guys made it very clear that I shouldn't tell my girlfriend that I'm doing this whole thing. But then it was like, is there really like a good excuse that she could give to have my girlfriend leave and go do this thing? So all I said, like in the morning, I got up pretty early and I just left and I texted her and I said, 2 of my friends are in town and they're at a coffee shop right next door. I'm going to go say hi and I'll be back later. And she was still sleeping, so it was all good. So I meet them at this coffee shop and I sit down and on the walk there, I was feeling it.
Really?
And yeah, I really was. Because I was like, I wasn't worried that they were going to say no by any means. I just wanted to say the right things. You know, I just didn't want to look like an idiot.
It's a milestone moment for you and for them.
Right. And it is a big deal. And so when I sit down, you know, we say hello and I'm like, you guys have to know what this is about. And they're like, we hope we know what this is about. Like kind of alluding to that, you know? And I really just laid it all on the line for them. I told them everything about how I felt. And part of me was feeling like it was going to be a little awkward because I was like, all right, I asked them this thing and hopefully they say yes. And then like we're stuck at coffee for like another 30, 45 minutes. Like I haven't really sat down with them, just me and them ever before. So I was kind of like trying to think of other conversation topics to think about. But all of that went away as soon as I started talking. The conversation was completely natural. They were ecstatic and over the moon. They knew what I was going to talk about. Her mom cried. She was they were just so happy.
She's so upset that you're going to be her son-in-law.
Yeah.
No, I think it wasn't like a finally, it wasn't anything like that. They were just so happy to hear that like, you know, their daughter had found their person. They love me. They love my family, which was really awesome. And that evening we were actually going out to dinner, my parents and her parents as well. So it was really just this incredible.
Wait a minute. You asked her parents for her hand in marriage. And I know she knows like a proposal is coming, but you do that to them and then you make them have dinner with her that night and they have to keep a straight face. The two of you, like you all had this conversation.
Should I have done this after dinner?
No. I'm just like, what a cruel position to put the parents in. And now you have to, how long are they going to?
I would have made the same mistake.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh?
That was like the perfect timing for it, right?
If it was a mistake, I would have done the same thing.
No, it's just funny that you tell them this and now they have to bite their tongue and they can't share. And so immediately that same night, you all are going out to dinner and you're looking at him and he's looking at you and you're looking at your future mother-in-law. She's looking at everybody knows, but your girlfriend doesn't.
No, I didn't feel any sort of weirdness or anything.
Perfect.
And, you know, we had ourselves a weekend. We went to the aquarium on Saturday. We all went to this very nice dinner with my parents, and my parents and her parents get along super well. there's a lot of really strange, sort of uncanny similarities that our family and extended families have with each other. So there's never a dull moment when it comes to talking to them. And honestly, like it couldn't have gone better. And when I was, leaving coffee, and because funnily enough, we were all going to meet for coffee with my girlfriend afterwards, so we had to just pretend like this never happened. And so, as I'm leaving him, I'm giving him a hug bye, and her dad gave me the old welcome to the family as I gave him the hug, and that really, really hit home for me.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Well done.
The Bert Show.